round 2, and who'll be rolling to the exit. All the winners automatically continue to compete. That includes Barefoot, Gravedigger, and Carolina Crusher, each with a very fast time. Predator and Monster Patrol also advance with their wins. U.S. Hot Rod Association rules dictate that the 3 fastest losers from round 1 get to race in round 2. So Taurus, Equalizer, and UFO will try for a win once again. By the way, all the losing trucks pick up 5 points for making it to the finish line in each round of competition. Earlier we saw Todd Seeley exhibit some of his daredevil skills. Well, that was only a warm-up. Todd is back, and he's ready to wow the crowd with a wild and dangerous stunt. I don't know about you, but this stuff makes me nervous.
Well, this is a guy with nerves of steel. His name is Todd Seeley. As you've heard, he is a world record holder. As he gets this crowd pumped up, they're about to see a world record-setting motorcycle jump. As Todd Seeley goes ramp to ramp, 150 feet, he approaches the ramp at 50-plus miles an hour. Yes, up and over! Did you miss it? We're going to show it to you again. 150 feet, half the length of a football field. And Todd Seeley does it on his motorcycle.
Todd, that is outrageous and incredible. What is going through your mind when you're up there in the air? I tell you, really just hanging on and getting to the other side safe. Well, you're on the other side and you're safe, but I understand you got something outrageous coming up next. I tell you what, we're going to attempt to jump an ATV, a four-wheeler, over that same distance, 150 feet, 30 feet in the air. It's going to be exciting. That's nasty. You're going to see it, folks, in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere.
Right around the corner. But first, did you ever wonder where these monster trucks get their monster tires? We sent our tireless investigator, Jim Davidson, in search of the answer.
We're in Redford, Michigan at the Goodyear Tire Warehouse. You ask why? Well, that's a good question. Get away from me. We're here for 2 reasons. One, think about this. Monster trucks are huge. They're such big, bad machinery. They got those big, huge monster tires underneath them, 66 inches to be exact. And the second reason that we're here is because we're going to have some fun. Tires can be so much fun.
Early demands on tire manufacturers were relatively simple. Keep the vehicle on the road. Make sure it goes in the right direction. And allow the driver to control the vehicle under any conditions.
How cool are tires? Cool enough to get their own blimp.
The balancing of compounds create high-performance tires that absorb the shock of bumps in the road. Tough fabric allows today's tire to withstand severe bending without substantial fatigue. Steel wire is used in tires to support the vehicle and keep the tire on the rim.
Tire man! If you think monster truck tires are big, check out this bad boy. And can you imagine the kind of air a monster truck would get on one of those?
Today's tire customer demands a soft, quiet ride, most of the time.
Well, big tires, they are a-rolling, and those tires belong to UFO. Bob Fisher starts off round number 2 with UFO going against Dennis Anderson's Gravedigger. We're going to do something a little special now. We're going to take you inside Digger.
Are you waiting for a thumbs up signal? Thumbs up from him, thumbs up from me.
A great run for Gravedigger, and he moves on to the semifinals. He told Jim Davidson he was going to go faster and be meaner in the next round, and he meant it. Dennis Anderson totally in control. And again, notice, he's in the inside lane. Very important thing to note here at Lebanon Valley. UFO, what can I say, just wasn't his night. He came back as a fast loser. He had his shot, but he went against Digger, and that's all she wrote. The 5-ton metal mashers are lining up for our next matchup between Taurus and Carolina Crusher.
Taurus, you're a loser in my book. Gravedigger smothered you, and now it's my turn to kick your gas from here to eternity and put you out the pasture forever!
Holy cattle dung! Crusher, you're as big as a cow. Dad, I could use you in my herd and your bullheaded to boot.
Taurus, you're going up in smoke when I'm finished with you, you horse-mouthed freak!
Oh, give me a home where a big fat buffalo named Crusher roams, and I'll put the poor savage to rest. I'm smoking now.
The Empire State of New York has been invaded by the Monster Wars Empire. And this crowd is on their feet because they know monster competition is unlike any other in the world. And what competition? We've drawn in two of the top, Carolina Crusher and Gary Porter at the wheel, going against Eldon Depew and Taurus. Both trucks know it's a do-or-die situation where in round number 2, you gotta win to move on. The start from the crowd. Side by side, Taurus in the lead. Carolina Crusher cannot catch up to him. Carolina Crusher is smoked by Taurus. Call it the curse of the outside lane. But Carolina Crusher did not have a prayer. Eldon Depew, the inside lane, takes Taurus to the victory. Taurus came into this round as the fastest loser, but he goes out a winner.
Well, I creamed Crusher, and I'm doggone ready to pounce Predator or mash Monster Patrol. Woo! All this doggone hooting and hollering makes this old cowpoke yearn for a couple of shots of gut rot.
Round 2 action continues, and the only truck to win in the outside lane is there again. Monster Patrol is in the outside lane in his matchup with Predator.
I'm itching to sink my teeth into Taurus. But I have some business I have to attend to first. See, I can run circles around anyone. And Monster Patrol, you're my next prey. So you better pray that you come out of this race unscratched.
Predator is just waiting for Monster Patrol to make a mistake like he did in round number 1. This time he won't recover. Predator's a faster truck. Approaching the cars, the hop. Predator smooth. Monster Patrol bounces. Predator! It's all Predator! It was not a pretty win for Predator. He came over the first set of cars, and then he's out of shape as he approaches the second set, tries to correct. And in the air, you can see the problems. But U.S. Hot Rod rules say you have to have 2 tires over the cars at all times. He did that. Monster Patrol, very bad hop. He's out of the competition. Jim Davidson is with our winner, Alan Pizzo.
Alan, congratulations. First it was Equalizer, now Monster Patrol. Tell me about the run.
It was pretty smooth run, I thought. We got a little bit of rear suspension adjustments to do, but I think, you know, once we get that dialed in, I think we're going to be real good.
Going into the second set of cars, did you have any problem lining up for that second set?
Yeah, we was getting a little squirrely in between cars, and I had to back out a little bit until I got it lined up. But, you know, like the rules state, you got to hit both front tires on the second set of cars, and end up doing that, so we're all set for the next round.
Our fourth and final race of round 2 will pit Barefoot against Equalizer.
All right, I was a little shaky at the start, but that doesn't mean I won't obtain a solid victory. So watch out. I'm proof positive round 2 will be brighter and better. I guarantee it. Rah!
Monster Wars action continues here at Lebanon Valley Raceway in New York. Equalizer and Barefoot are lined up. In the middle, when the light turns green, it's showtime. Inside Equalizer, David Morris gives a thumbs up. The start. Equalizer with the fan hop in that outside lane. Barefoot is there. Barefoot, a decided victory over Equalizer. And the curse of the outside lane gets another one. David Morris can't believe it. The outside lane just seems to be sending all the trucks skyward, making them hop over that first set of cars and land poorly. Barefoot takes advantage of that, and he's already across the finish line as David tries to hobble over the cars. This is David Morris's bumpy ride. You can see the margin of victory for Barefoot. He's way out there. Equalizer is done.
You have not heard the last from me. It's unbelievable that I'm a double loser. I was flabbergasted when I lost to Predator in round 1, and even more amazed that I took a backseat to Barefoot. What are these guys trying to do, hurt my reputation? Well, I will not get discouraged. Now, they deserve a good tussle, and I'm the one who will give it to them.
Let's get revved up, everyone. The semifinals are next. Our first match pits Gravedigger against Barefoot. They are first and second, respectively, thus far this year in the point standings. So you can imagine the importance of this next race. And our other semifinal matchup features the number 3 truck, Taurus, taking on Predator, who currently occupies the number 5 spot. The balance of power could shift depending on who makes the finals today. But first, as if jumping 150 feet through the air wasn't enough, Todd Seeley is back, and this time he plans to attempt a new world record. I don't know if I can watch this. Jolo, tell me what happened.
Luann, the quad is 38 inches wide. The ramp is 42 inches wide. That only